Hi guys, it is Canadagraphs here with some more breaking news for The Flash Season 9. Well, officially, it is now being reported by The Hollywood Reporter that The Flash Season 9, which is the longest running show in the Arrowverse, and I would say, I think maybe the third longest running show the network has ever had, behind Smallville and of course Supernatural, will be ending at the end of 9 seasons with an abbreviated 13 episode season in 2023. The Hollywood Reporter, their article title is "The Flash to End with an Abbreviated Season 9 on the CW." The byline says the Grant Gustin-led DC Comics series will return in 2023 with 13 episodes. The article is written by Leslie Goldberg, and I'll be honest, I didn't fully expect it, but I wasn't surprised by the news. When I saw the filming dates come out and it said there would only be 13 episodes for it, I had enough concern that this was the final season that I started, when people would ask me, like, do you think The Flash can get to season 10 in 200 episodes? I was less sure than I was a few months ago. A few months ago, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty reasonable that they could do that. But when I saw it was only 13 episodes for this season, I'm like, I don't see them giving them a longer season for season 10, which is what they would have to do to get to that 200 episodes. There was a lot of things that were going to make a 10th season difficult for them to get to. One, they would have had to re-sign all the cast to new contracts, which would mean they would get paid more than they are for this one season this season. And because it would have been a longer season to get to that 200 episodes, you're paying them more to do a slightly longer run than this season. Warner Brothers, since they got new owners, has been just carving up the CW into shreds. Very little still remains from the pre new owners. Superman and Lois is the only superhero show really that exists now. I guess Stargirl, still there. I can't consider Gotham Knights one yet since it hasn't even started, so The Flash officially now, season 9, will be the end for the show. Let's see if there's anything in this article that really explains how they came to this decision. There's a quote here from executive producer showrunner Eric Wallace. He goes, 9 seasons, 9 years of saving Central City while taking audiences on an emotional journey full of heart, humor, and spectacle. And now Barry Allen has reached the starting gate for his last race. Okay, I thought he had made a hiccup in his speech, but it makes sense once I read it. So many amazing people who have given their talent, time, and love to bring this wonderful show to life each week. So as we get ready to honor the show's incredible legacy with our exciting final chapter, I want to say thank you to our phenomenal cast, writers, producers, and crew over the years who helped make The Flash such an unforgettable experience for audiences around the world. So that is a quote from Eric Wallace in this article on The Hollywood Reporter. Was there anything else from anyone else in here? Doesn't look like it. That looks like the only person that gave a quote for this article. So you're now going to have to try and decide how you want that final season to end, Eric. Only 13 episodes left for them to get to their final point in the story, and the final point in the Arrowverse, based off of what we've been hearing, that Superman and Lois is apparently not connected to it at all. Where the Arrowverse goes from here, I don't think it does. I mean, they've made it kind of clear that they want this to wrap up, and I don't see them spawning a spin-off from this. I know a lot of people were hoping for a Bart and Nora spin-off. I don't realistically see that happening under the current way the network is running. But anything is possible, I guess. I wouldn't say don't ever doubt it, but I wouldn't bank on it. It is interesting that this news comes out a couple weeks after that guy at a convention ran into David Ramsey, and allegedly David Ramsey had told him that The Flash Season 9 was the last one. Not that he thought it would be the last one, but that he just outright said it was the last one. Not sure if he knew something going in that others didn't know. But it appears whatever was said there might have been already known. You know, I mean, they already have this. They already have these quotes from Eric Wallace. So the news came out prior to today, to some people at least. I am sure the likes of Grant and Candace and Eric and some of the other cast knew well before today, probably well before this week, probably even as far back as when they were negotiating their contracts, that this was going to be the last season, but they maybe still had left the window open a little to see if there was a chance for a 10th season down the road, if, you know, people felt differently in a couple of months, you know, things like that. And when they went back and caught up with them, and they're like, okay, how do you feel now? How do you feel now about the idea of maybe going a 10th season, and no one had changed their mind? They're just like, all right, I guess we know. The good news about this is it gives Eric Wallace the time to know he has to wrap it up. He isn't going into the season like Batwoman, which last year got canceled, Legends of Tomorrow last year that got canceled, that did not know they were getting canceled. They just were told they might get canceled. So he knows he doesn't have to worry about leaving a back door, maybe teaser at the end for a 10th season. He knows now season 9 is it. I have to write this as if it's the finale of the entire series, because it will be. Now, who the final villain is, you'd have to assume it's Reverse Flash somehow. But he was just a villain last season. They might have written themselves into an awkward corner with that, thinking last season was going to be the finale. I'm sure Grant Gustin and Candice Patton, Danielle Panabaker, Danielle Nicolette, Jesse L. Martin, Brendan McKnight, Kayla Compton, even some of the secondary ones that aren't around on a daily basis, like Jordan Fisher, Jessica Parker Kennedy, Carmen Moore. They're all probably looking at this going, okay, well, I know I have one more season of work to work on. After that, I gotta start getting those audition tapes out for my next job. But for now, focus on that last season of The Flash, season 9, official from Hollywood Reporter. 13 episodes will start in 2023. No specific start date yet, but that's it for now. Yeah, I guess this is the start of the end of my coverage of the Arrowverse. Thanks everyone, and bye.